and 6-1 in the GAC. They have won 8 of their last 9 games, including a thrilling 53-48 victory over Southern Nazarene on Thursday. Arkansas Tech scored the final 13 points to earn the come-from-behind win and move into a tie for first place in the GAC standings. Oklahoma Baptist is 8-5 overall and 5-2 in the GAC. The Bison also won a nail-biter on Thursday. Paul King made 2 free throws with 11 seconds remaining to provide the winning margin in a 64-62 Oklahoma Baptist triumph at Harding University. It was the 4th win in the last 5 games for the Bison. Thank you for joining us from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We'll step aside for 1 minute and then come back with more pregame. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. Welcome back to the Alathus Realty broadcast position at John E. Tucker Coliseum in Russellville as we get ready for the 15th all-time men's basketball meeting between these two institutions of higher learning, and it's time to take a look at the starters. First, for our guests from Shawnee, Oklahoma, the Oklahoma Baptist Bison, 8-5 overall, 5-2 in the league. Jason Aker, in his 5th season at Oak Baptist, has a record of 82-43. Starting at the guards, Paul King, 5'11 sophomore, Monroe, Louisiana, 16.4 points, 3.8 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 1.6 steals. Caleb Riggs, a 6'4 senior from OK, Oklahoma, averaging 1.4 points and 0.7 rebounds per game, along with Trey Green, a 6'2 junior from Kingfisher, Oklahoma, 4.4 points, 3.6 rebounds, 2.2 assists, and Trey Dooms, a 6'3 senior from Atlanta, Georgia, 12.8 points, 5.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, and 1.7 steals. The forward for Oklahoma Baptist is Bradley Akile, a 6'7 senior from Houston, Texas, 5.5 points and 3.1 rebounds per game. Now the starters for the first place, Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, 8-5 overall, 6-1 in the Great American Conference. Mark Downey, in his 7th season at Arkansas Tech, has a record of 102-77 with the Wonder Boys. In 16 seasons as a head coach overall, he is 268-183. Nathan Kennedy is the Wonder Boys' top assistant. Marcus Pillow and Brent Bennett also on the staff for Coach Downey. Starting at the guards, Deshaun Davidson, a 6'3 senior from Waukegan, Illinois, 4.8 points, 2.2 rebounds. Andre Lavelle, 6'2 sophomore, Canton, Ohio, 9.4 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2.9 assists. And Talon Peter, a 6'4 sophomore from Russellville, 15.1 points, 5.3 rebounds, 1.9 steals. The forwards for Arkansas Tech are Tommy Comerad, a 6'8 sophomore from Buford, Georgia, 5.3 points and 3.2 rebounds, and Wes Harris, a 6'7 junior from Phoenix, Arizona, 10.5 points, 6 rebounds, and 1.4 block shots per game. It's the Wonder Boys and the Bison back with the opening tip in 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you can always come by 2202 East Pacific Street to see what we can do for you. Business you can trust. River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Back with you at the Alathus Realty broadcast position at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville as we get ready for the Wonder Boys and the Bison. Oklahoma Baptist leads this all-time series by a margin of 10-4, and the Bison have won the last 4 meetings between these two men's basketball programs. Last season, it was Oklahoma Baptist defeating Arkansas Tech 80-73 in Shawnee. On February the 7th of 2022, Nico Gosnell had a career-high 26 points in a losing effort in that ball game for Arkansas Tech. And then just 3 days later, due to an oddity in the schedule created by some COVID-19 issues last year, the two teams had their rematch just 3 days later here in Russellville on February 10th, 2022. Oklahoma Baptist won that one 76-70. The last time Arkansas Tech defeated Oklahoma Baptist in men's basketball was February 21st of 2019, almost 4 years ago. On that occasion at the Noble Complex in Shawnee, it was Arkansas Tech winning 89-87 on a offensive rebound and reverse layup by Alex Brown with 0.4 of a second remaining to give the Wonder Boys the 2-point win. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 30 seconds and then come back for the opening tip. You're listening to the Wonder Boys. Back with you in Russellville, and it's time for the opening tip between the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys and the Oklahoma Baptist Bison. The Wonder Boys will wear their home white uniforms trimmed in dark green and gold. Oklahoma Baptist wearing road black uniforms trimmed in dark green and gold, as these two schools have identical color palettes. It'll be Wes Harris jumping center for Arkansas Tech. The ball is in the air, and it is controlled by Oklahoma Baptist. The same man who tipped it, Bradley Akile, ends up with the basketball. And into the front court on the dribble comes Trey Green, the fourth-year point guard for the Bison, appearing in his 92nd game at Oklahoma Baptist today. They zip it down low, intended for Akile, but it was stolen by Tommy Comerad, and the Wonder Boys go the other way. Deshaun Davidson into the front court on the dribble, takes it to the left wing, defended there by Trey Green. Wes Harris sets a ball screen, pass to the right side for Andre Lavelle. Andre goes left, tries to give it to Davidson. Deshaun cannot handle the pass. It goes through his hands out of bounds, and the basketball belongs to Oklahoma Baptist. Into the front court on the dribble will be Trey Green. Now he decides to hand it off to Trey Dooms, and Dooms will carry the load this time. Dooms, a transfer from University of Tennessee at Chattanooga. They get it on the right baseline for Paul King. King is their leading scorer, and he makes a 7-footer in the right side of the lane with 19:13 to go in the first half. Those are the first 2 points of the game. Right side, Andre Lavelle with it for Arkansas Tech. Skip pass for Comerad in the left corner. Now it goes to Deshaun Davidson. Davidson drives, steps back, shot up, no good from 12 feet. Defensive rebound by Trey Green of Oklahoma Baptist. Bison into the front court, Green at the controls. He goes to the left side, guarded by Wes Harris. Now Lavelle pops out on him. They give to Paul King. King, a transfer from Alcorn State. King averaging 16.4 points per game, fourth most in the league. His three-pointer is no good. Defensive rebound, Andre Lavelle of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys into the front court, looking for their first bucket of the game. Lavelle, no-look pass in the right corner for Deshaun Davidson. Davidson left-handed dribble drive, cut off by Paul King, and Davidson called for a double dribble, and that will yield a change from the Arkansas Tech bench. B.J. Johnson is a 6'3" sophomore guard from El Dorado, averaging 4.8 points and 4 rebounds per game. He replaces Deshaun Davidson. And it will be Trey Dooms to bring it into the front court. Dooms had 11 points and 6 rebounds in the Bison win at Harding on Thursday night. A week ago against Ouachita, Dooms had 20 points and 11 rebounds. Left-handed dribble drive, gets by his defender, but can't finish the layup. Defensive rebound, B.J. Johnson. Johnson ahead to Lavelle. Lavelle finds Harris, slam dunk for Wes Harris off the feed from Andre Lavelle, and the Wonder Boys have tied the score at 2 apiece. Dooms checked by Talon Peters. He brings it into the front court. Oklahoma Baptist comes in second in the conference in field goal percentage at 47.6%. Pass deflected, loose ball right in front of us, goes out of bounds. Hold on, B. Will belong to Arkansas Tech. Should be back in business now. And it'll be Andre Lavelle to bring it into the front court for Arkansas Tech. Lavelle, Tommy Camarade, B.J. Johnson, Wes Harris, and Talon Peter, the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Lavelle dribbles on the left wing, defended by Green. Gets to the left baseline, then throws it back out to the top for Talon Peter. Peter defended by Oklahoma Baptist's Ricky Brown. Drive, layup no good, but there's B.J. Johnson with the follow. B.J. Johnson grabs it and stuffs it through. All 4 of Arkansas Tech's points have come on slam dunks. And the Wonder Boys have their first lead of the day at 4-2 with 16:23 to go in the first half. Dribbling at the top of the key is Joshua Udumo. We'll get him properly introduced in a moment, as the Bison made a couple of changes while we had our technical difficulties. Floater on the right baseline is good for Ricky Brown and a foul. The foul on Arkansas Tech will be on B.J. Johnson. Johnson's first is team foul number 1. And heading to the free throw line for one shot, it will be Ricky Brown, a 6'2" junior guard from Valdosta, Georgia, and a transfer from his hometown university, Valdosta State University. In his first year at Oklahoma Baptist, Brown is averaging 8.9 points and 3.5 rebounds per game, a career 82% free throw shooter. He makes the free throw, completing the three-point play. And it is 5-4 Oklahoma Baptist. A little light full court pressure by the Bison. Camarade gives it up to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle gets to midcourt. They blitz him. He's trying to step through it, maintains possession, gets it ahead to Camarade. Camarade from 12 feet shoots and scores. Tommy Camarade has his first 2 points. 15:55 to go first half. And Arkansas Tech goes back in front 6-5. On the dribble into the front court comes Joshua Udumo, a 6'4" freshman guard from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Udumo averaging 2.9 points and 2 rebounds per game. They get it on the left baseline to DJ Freeman, poked away from him, and Arkansas Tech out of there with the steal. Wonder Boys give to Camarade. Three-pointer good. Tommy Camarade has scored 5 straight points, and Arkansas Tech leads 9-5 on the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer. First of the day for the Wonder Boys. Front court dribble for Trey Dooms of Oklahoma Baptist. He tries to go to the top. Wes Harris hedges on the screen, won't let him. So he passes to Trey Green, now back to Dooms. Now Green again. He'll try a 3 from the left side. It is too strong. Defensive rebound by Andre Lavelle of Arkansas Tech. Into the front court, Lavelle. Passes right side, received by Talon Peter. Three-pointer good. Talon Peter with the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer. Back-to-back trays for the Wonder Boys, and they lead it 12-5. Arkansas Tech has made 4 consecutive field goal attempts after a 1 out of 5 start. Top of the key, DJ Freeman, 6'6", sophomore forward, Midwest City, Oklahoma, 11.6 points, 6.8 rebounds per game. He had it, gave it up, drive by Joshua Udumo, yields a foul against Arkansas Tech. Team foul number 2 is the first personal on Tommy Comerad, and we've got timeout on the floor. 14 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech 12, Oklahoma Baptist 5. From the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invite you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
14 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech 12, Oklahoma Baptist 5. The Wonder Boys 5 out of 9 from the floor, 56%, including 2 out of 2 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc. Following the timeout, Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter stay in the game for Arkansas Tech. 3 new faces for the Wonder Boys. Cade Schaefer, 6-foot sophomore guard, Russellville, 4.4 points per game. Along with Darrell Roberts, a 6'7" senior forward from Dallas, Texas. Roberts averaging 9 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2.1 assists, and 1.7 steals per game. And Nico Gosnell, 6'9" senior forward, Lone Tree, Iowa, 7.5 points, 3.2 rebounds per game. The second free throw up and good for Joshua Udumo of Oklahoma Baptist. He goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And with 14:31 remaining, it is, here in the first half, a 12-6 Arkansas Tech lead. Top of the key, Cade Schaefer on the dribble. They try to run a double team at him. He passes out of it to Darrell Roberts. Roberts guarded by Ricky Brown. Gives up the basketball to Talon Peter. 12 to shoot. Talon gets turned downhill. Fakes a pass. Goes in for the slam dunk. Probably could have been a foul there against Bradley Akile, but none was called. Coach Downey still wondering where the foul was down there. Now Oklahoma Baptist in transition. There is a whistle. And this foul is against Darrell Roberts. Roberts' first personal foul, team foul number 3. And Coach Downey still cannot believe there was not a foul on the slam dunk try on the other end by Talon Peter. Inbound pass for Oklahoma Baptist to Ethan Scott. Scott, a 5'10" freshman guard from Mustang, Oklahoma. Scott averaging 3.8 points per game. He had 3 points in their win at Harding on Thursday night. Top of the key, Trey Dooms with it, defended by Talon Peter. Looks to drive. Spins, gets to the rim, layup, no good for Dooms, can't finish. Defensive rebound, Talon Peter. Peter pushes it the other way. Numbers weren't there. He waits for some help. Gives to Darrell Roberts at the top of the key. Roberts dribbles to the right wing, picks up the basketball. In a spot of trouble, being harassed by Akile. Throws it cross court for Schaefer. Cade Schaefer, 14 to shoot. Defended by Paul King. Gives it out to Roberts. Deep 3 is in and out, no good. Gosnell with the offensive rebound. Back to Roberts. Roberts dribbles at the top of the key, hands it off to Talon Peter, and Peter wants to run a half-court set. Talon dribbles right. They run a blitz at him. He passes to the open man, Roberts. Roberts passes up the 3, drives, bounce pass, stolen away by Ethan Scott of Oklahoma Baptist. Bison into the front court. Ahead it goes for Akile. Akile drives the baseline, lost the handle, stolen by Cade Schaefer. Wonder Boys have a 4-on-3 the other way. Schaefer to Peter to Gosnell. Layup good. Nico Gosnell on the layup. Set up by the touch pass by Talon Peter, and it is 14-6 Arkansas Tech. Oklahoma Baptist into the front court. They haven't made a field goal in more than 3 minutes. Oklahoma Baptist just 2 out of 8 from the field here in the early going in Russellville. Paul King gets a high ball screen from Akile, goes right. King drives, shot blocked, out of bounds by Talon Peter, and Oklahoma Baptist will maintain possession with 9 on the shot clock. B.J. Johnson in, Talon Peter out for Arkansas Tech. And And it'll be Trey Dooms to make the inbound pass for Oklahoma Baptist. Dooms, averaging 12.8 points per game, gets it in. Paul King with the ball. He drives, fadeaway jumper, up and good for Paul King. King has 4 points, 12 minutes and 24 seconds to go in the half. It is 14-8 Arkansas Tech. Cade Schaefer blitzed at the top of the key, passes right side to Johnson. Ahead intended for Gosnell, but it's stolen away by Paul King. Turnover Arkansas Tech, it's 4th of the game. King drives, cut off by Andre Lavelle. Out to the open man, Ethan Scott. Three-pointer good for Ethan Scott. Scott knocks it down from the top of the key, just his 4th three-pointer of the season, and he slices the Arkansas Tech lead in half. It's 14-11. Drive, whistle, foul on Oak Baptist that will take us to a timeout on the floor. They've got a push on Ricky Brown. It's Brown's first. It's the team's first. 11:53 to go, first half. Arkansas Tech 14, Oklahoma Baptist 11. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Deer Road in Russellville.
11 minutes and 53 seconds to go in the first half. Arkansas Tech 14, Oklahoma Baptist 11. Arkansas Tech so far is 6 out of 12 from the field, including 2 of 3 from the Mr. Break and Loop three-point arc. Oklahoma Baptist 4 of 11 from the field and 1 out of 4 from beyond the arc. The Wonder Boys are out rebounding the Bison 9-4. Oak Baptist 1 assist, 3 turnovers. Arkansas Tech 4 assists, 4 turnovers. The Wonder Boys with an early 8-2 edge in points in the paint and a 7-3 edge for Arkansas Tech in fast break points. Cade Schaefer at the free throw line for Arkansas Tech. The left-hander from Russellville makes the first one. He is now 5 out of 8 at the free throw line this season. His second try is equally pure, and it is a 16-11 Arkansas Tech lead with 11:53 to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Oak Baptist beats some full court pressure. Paul King drives and commits the offensive foul. B.J. Johnson there to take the charge for Arkansas Tech. The foul on King is his first, team foul number 2. And it's the Wonder Boys basketball with 11:45 to go in the opening half. Schaefer, Darrell Roberts, B.J. Johnson, Nico Gosnell, and Andre Lavelle are the 5 for Arkansas Tech. Roberts with it on the right wing, throws it out near midcourt to B.J. Johnson, on to Schaefer. Gosnell, high post, tried to receive the pass. It was batted away. Schaefer saved it, 16 to shoot to a wide open Andre Lavelle. Three-pointer is no good. Offensive rebound, Roberts, but as he came down with the basketball, he was stepping on the baseline, and thus the basketball is remitted to the possession of Oklahoma Baptist University. Andre Lavelle and Nico Gosnell are out for Arkansas Tech. Talon Peter and Wes Harris are in. Inbound pass to Trey Dooms. Dooms ahead to Paul King. He hands it off to Ethan Scott. Three-pointer good for Ethan Scott from the right wing. His second three-pointer as the Wonder Boys lost him trying to recover defensively. And it is 16-14, a 2-point lead for the Wonder Boys. Schaefer, double-teamed, hands it off to B.J. Johnson. Now Talon Peter takes the basketball. Peter goes left, defended by Paul King, gives it up to B.J. Johnson. Johnson, one dribble, then a pass to Darrell Roberts. Shot clock at 11, behind the back dribble. Darrell wants to back his man down. Takes Ricky Brown into the paint, turnaround jumper off to the left. Offensive rebound, Wes Harris goes back up with it. Misses the layup, misses a tip in, does Wes Harris. Rebound saved in by Ethan Scott, and going the other way with it for Oklahoma Baptist will be Trey Dooms. Dooms appearing in his 64th game at the collegiate level. He lobs it up to the rim, and what an alley-oop from Trey Dooms to Bradley Akile. That was about a 40-foot pass by Dooms to set up the slam dunk by Akile, and they have tied the score at 16 on that slam dunk. Oklahoma Baptist right now on an 8-2 run to pull even with the Wonder Boys. Drive by Cade Schaefer, lobs it up to the rim, batted away by Akile. That'll be a shot clock violation for Arkansas Tech. Tommy Comerad is back in for the Wonder Boys. Coach Downey saying that sure did feel like a short shot clock, and I tend to agree with him. I'm not sure the shot clock reset after the previous possession. That did not feel anywhere near 30 seconds. Sometimes I lose track of time like the rest of us, but that felt like a shot clock malfunction. Dooms zips it down low. Ricky Brown, actually Bradley Akile, the recipient of that pass. And a foul is called against Arkansas Tech. Cade Schaefer called for the hold. His first, his team foul number 4. And the Bison will throw it in from the baseline. Bradley Akile, along with Ethan Scott, Trey Dooms, Ricky Brown, and Paul King are the 5 on the floor for Oklahoma Baptist. King takes a handoff, defended by Wes Harris. Looks to drive, pulls up the top of the key. A long two-pointer is off to the left, and Cade Schaefer skies for the defensive rebound. Wonder Boys the other way, a chance for Arkansas Tech to regain the lead. Cade Schaefer gets a high ball screen from Wes Harris. Hedging on that screen, Akile nearly forced him to turn it over. Schaefer able to recover, gives to Comerad for 3, no good. Talon Peter gets the offensive rebound. To Johnson, out to Schaefer. Schaefer penetrates, gets to the rim, layup no good. Tip try by Wes Harris wouldn't go. Defensive rebound by Oklahoma Baptist. Ricky Brown with the carom. 9 minutes and 17 seconds to go in the first half. Wonder Boys and Bison tied at 16. Arkansas Tech comes in tied for first place in the Great American Conference standings. The Wonder Boys part of a 3-way tie with Southern Arkansas and Southern Nazarene. Right side, long two, good for Paul King. King with 6 points for the Bison. He's 3 out of 6 from the floor. 8:58 to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. And Oklahoma Baptist has its first lead since it was 5-4 in the first 4 minutes of the game. Comerad for 3, he got it. Tommy Comerad with his second Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer of the first half. 8:42 to go in the first half, and Arkansas Tech leads 19-18. That is 8 first-half points for Tommy Comerad. They run a blitz at Ethan Scott. He passes out of it to King. King able to get it ahead to Brown. Brown down the left baseline. The floater is good for Ricky Brown. He has 5 points, and Oklahoma Baptist wants timeout. 8:23 to go, first half. Oklahoma Baptist 20, Arkansas Tech 19 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball. Back with you at the Alathus Realty broadcast position at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Oklahoma Baptist has made 6 of its last 7 field goal tries. Meanwhile, the Wonder Boys have missed 6 of their last 7. Thus, what was once an 8-point Arkansas Tech lead has been erased, and Oklahoma Baptist in the lead right now, 20-19, with 8 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the first half. We've already had 3 ties and 6 lead changes in the game. Andre Lavelle, Talon Peter, B.J. Johnson, Wes Harris, and Tommy Comerad are the 5 on the floor for Arkansas Tech. Left wing Lavelle, dribbles right, defended by Paul King, gets downhill, tries a spin move, King won't let him. Lavelle picks up his dribble, hands it off to Comerad, Back to Lavelle. Andre drives, feeds Harris. Left-handed layup up and good for Wes Harris. 4 points for Harris. 7:58 to go until halftime. And the Wonder Boys regain the lead at 21-20. Trey Green back in at point guard for Oak Baptist. Gives the high post for Paul King. King tries to drive. Two Wonder Boys muddy it up. So the pass goes in the left corner for Caleb Riggs. Now back out to King for three. It is good. Paul King with the three-pointer from right of center at the top of the key. 9 first-half points for King and a 23-21 lead for Oklahoma Baptist. 7.5 minutes left until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Feed into the low post for Wes Harris. He gathers the basketball, draws three defenders out to Camarade. Camarade steps back, thought about a three. Instead, he finds the cutter, Lavelle. Andre misses the left-handed layup, and Ricky Brown gets the defensive rebound. Ahead to Paul King. King gives it up to his point guard, Trey Green, and Green gets the play call from head coach Jason Aker over on the far sideline. Right side King steps back for three, not there this time. Rebound Arkansas Tech. Andre Lavelle gathered it. Lavelle over the timeline, stops at the top of the key. Now looks to go again, defended by Ricky Brown, draws a double team, passes to Camarade, 15-foot jumper, no good. Lavelle with the offensive rebound, putback is rejected by Bradley Akile, and Oklahoma Baptist will slowly take it the other way with 6:35 to go in the first half, and the Bison leading Arkansas Tech 23-21. King dribbles on the left wing, hands it off to Green. Green dribbles right. Back on the left side, King with it. Green again now. He passes right side for Riggs. Three-pointer on the way and no good for Caleb Riggs. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Oklahoma Baptist. Basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Camarade and Harris get a breather. Darrell Roberts and Nico Gosnell are back in for Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys now have missed 9 of their last 11 field goal tries. Arkansas Tech shooting just 35% from the floor. The Wonder Boys have turned it over 6 times, an uncharacteristic -2 turnover margin so far for the Wonder Boys. Arkansas Tech came in leading the conference in that category, an average of +4 turnovers per game. Darrell Roberts, they try to trap him. He dribbles away from it, passes to Andre Lavelle, cross court to Talon Peter, back out to Roberts. Roberts drives, and we've got a foul against Oklahoma Baptist. The foul is on Joshua Udumo. Udumo picks up his first personal foul. Team foul number 3. Talon Peter to make the inbound pass for Arkansas Tech. Talon looking, gets it in top of the key for Nico Gosnell. Hand off to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle, guarded by Oklahoma Baptist's Joshua Udumo. Gives it up right side for Darrell Roberts. Shot clock down to 5. Darrell will have to make a play. It's a deep three from the right wing that is too strong. Gosnell gets the offensive rebound, throws it back out to Roberts. Now Andre Lavelle with the basketball on the left wing. Right-handed dribble drive, spins, left-handed layup, up and good for Andre Lavelle. His first 2 points of the game come with 5:27 to go in the first half, and they tie the score at 23 apiece. Top of the key, Bradley Akile with it for Oklahoma Baptist. Akile had 13 points and 5 rebounds at Harding on Thursday. Drive by Green, running 8-footer in the paint is up and good for Trey Green, his first 2 points. We creep up on 5 minutes to play in the opening half, and the Bison lead 25-23. Lavelle, diagonal pass through the lane intended for B.J. Johnson, but it was too tall, and the Wonder Boys have turned the basketball over for the 7th time as that pass goes sailing out of bounds. Trey Green is out for Oak Baptist, as is Bradley Akile. Ricky Brown is back in for the Bison. He's joined on the floor right now by Paul King, DJ Freeman, Joshua Udumo, and Trey Dooms. Dribbling right with it is Udumo. He throws it out to King. King drives, gets by his defender, layup up and good for King. Paul King with 11 first half points. And with 4:35 to go in the half, Oklahoma Baptist stretches its lead out to 4 points at 27-23. This is the largest lead so far for the Bison, and now that trapping defense giving Arkansas Tech trouble again. And Andre Lavelle throws it away out of bounds on the far sideline. Back-to-back turnovers for the Arkansas Tech point guard. And Oklahoma Baptist gets the basketball with its 4-point lead still intact. It'll be Trey Green over the timeline on the dribble for Oklahoma Baptist. He is guarded by Cade Schaefer. Schaefer checked in at the last dead ball. Pass in the corner for Dooms. Three-pointer is good for Trey Dooms. And Coach Mark Downey wants a timeout. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go in the first half. Oklahoma Baptist 30, Arkansas Tech 23 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball. Four minutes and 11 seconds remaining in the first half. Oklahoma Baptist 30, Arkansas Tech 23. Taking a look at some other scores around the conference. Wonder Boys came into the day tied with Southern Arkansas for first place in the conference standings. Southern Arkansas is having a hard time of it at home with Southeastern Oklahoma State. The Savage Storm has made 15 of its first 22 field goal tries, 68% from the field so far for Southeastern. And Southeastern leads Southern Arkansas 36-22. The other team tied with Arkansas Tech for first place is Southern Nazarene. The Crimson Storm in front of Harding 15-13 with 5:38 to go in the first half at Rhodes Reeves Fieldhouse in Searcy. Wonder Boys with the basketball here, trailing 30-23. Under 4 minutes to go in the first half. Nico Gosnell takes Trey Green into the lane, throws it out to Deshaun Davidson. Davidson tried to leave it with Cade Schaefer. Pass was off target. Schaefer saved it. Back to Davidson. Davidson tries a long two from the right side, and it is good. Deshaun Davidson in scramble mode, able to knock down the 19-footer from the right wing, and it's 30-25. That stops what was a 7-0 run for Oklahoma Baptist. Trey Green takes a handoff, goes right, gives it up to Paul King. King, left-handed dribble drive, behind the back with the dribble, pulls up and shoots and scores. Paul King, a 12-footer from the left side of the lane. It comes with 3:21 to go in the half, and it pushes the Oak Baptist lead back out to 7 at 32-25. 13 first half points for King. Deshaun Davidson drives, gets to the rim, can't finish the layup. Nice job by DJ Freeman to force the miss. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by the Bison. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in with 16 on the timer and 3:06 remaining in the Schaefer lobs it in for Darrell Roberts. It goes out of bounds off Roberts. Nice job there by Trey Dooms of Oklahoma Baptist to contest that inbound pass and force it to go out. Last touched by Arkansas Tech. Oklahoma Baptist's defensive intensity has been a lot for the Wonder Boys to handle here so far today. Arkansas Tech has made 10 field goals and committed 9 turnovers. Right corner Freeman, defended by Nico Gosnell. They kick it out front to Paul King. King and Green play catch. King gives it back to Green, 7 to shoot. Now King again on the left wing, defended by Schaefer, steps back for 3. It is no good. Rebound, Darrell Roberts of Arkansas Tech. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the half. Wonder Boys could use a little push here right before the intermission. They're down by 7. Darrell Roberts double teamed, had it poked away out of bounds by Dooms. And the Wonder Boys will maintain possession. Tommy Comerad is back in for Tech in place of Darrell Roberts. Akile and Udumo return for Oak Baptist in place of King and Green. Now Wes Harris is in for the Wonder Boys, and Nico Gosnell is out. Talon Peter to make the inbound pass from the far side. Pass is deflected, but Schaefer able to save it. Schaefer, defended by Joshua Udumo. They blitz Schaefer. His pass is deflected out of bounds, and Arkansas Tech will maintain possession. The Wonder Boys in the halftime locker room are going to have to find an answer to these traps that Oklahoma Baptist is setting 35 and 40 feet from the basket. They are completely taking Arkansas Tech out of any offensive rhythm they could hope to achieve. Inbound pass for Schaefer. Pass to the left wing for a Comrade. Now Schaefer with it. Schaefer looking at a 2-3 zone defense, throws it in the corner for Davidson. Three-pointer, rims out, no good. Akile with the defensive rebound, and he is fouled. Tommy Comrade commits the foul in the backcourt, his second personal. Team foul number 5, so no free throws here. Paul King returns for Oak Baptist in place of Joshua Udumo. And it'll be Ricky Brown to bring it into the front court for Oklahoma Baptist. Brown had a career-high 26 points against Southeastern Oklahoma State back on December the 10th. Had 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 steals at Harding on Thursday. Top of the key, Bradley Akile with it. Hands it off left wing for Dooms. He sees a seam, drives, and makes the layup. Trey Dooms slicing in from the left wing, giving Oklahoma Baptist its widest margin so far, a 9-point lead at 34-25. Schaefer drives, lost the handle, stolen by Freeman. Outlet received by Ricky Brown. Brown 2-on-4, waits for help and gives to Akile. 1:28 to go in the half. Drive, whistle, foul on Arkansas Tech as DJ Freeman made his way to the bucket for Oklahoma Baptist. The foul is on Deshaun Davidson, his first, the team's 6th. And DJ Freeman on his way to the free throw line for the first time today. Freeman on the season for Oklahoma Baptist is a 72% free throw shooter. That is also his career percentage. The left-hander from Midwest City, Oklahoma. Misses the first one off the front iron. Freeman did not play in the last 2 games for Oklahoma Baptist. Before that, his previous 3 games, he was averaging 11.7 points per game, a career 59% field goal shooter. Freeman appearing in his 39th game for the Bison in his second year at Oklahoma Baptist, came in with 295 career points. And now he has 298 as he makes the second free throw, goes 1 out of 2, and pushes the Oklahoma Baptist lead into double figures for the first time. It is a 12-2 run for the Bison over the last 3.5 minutes. Inbound pass to Deshaun Davidson, back to Comrade. Now Lavelle takes the basketball. Wonder Boys need to make some progress on the timeline. They make it with 1 second to spare. Bounce pass for Wes Harris in the low post. Harris, defended by Trey Green, backs him down. Offensive foul on Wes Harris. Jason Aker, the head coach for Oak Baptist, helped the official make that call. And Wes Harris is called for the offensive foul for the push-off. It is Harris's first personal foul. It's team foul number 7. Due to the nature of the foul, no free throws for Oak Baptist. But they will have the basketball with 1 minute and 11 seconds to go until the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. It will be Joshua Udumo to bring it into the front court for the Bison. Gives it up left wing for Ricky Brown. Now out to Paul King. Bounce pass across to Green. Trey Green drives, cut off by Comrade. Out to the top of the key. Three-pointer on the way and good for Joshua Udumo. And it is a 15-2 run for Oklahoma Baptist. Bison lead 38-25. Lavelle feeds it down low for Wes Harris. Harris gives to Comrade. Layup up and good. Tommy Comrade has 10 points. It's the second time as a Wonder Boy that he has reached double figures in scoring. And it's 38-27. Tech down by 11. Dribbling left, Udumo. Udumo guarded by Lavelle. Hands it off to King. Now Green with it in the left corner. Green throws it across to Ricky Brown. Into the corner for Freeman. DJ Freeman drives and dishes to an open Trey Green for 3. It is no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it'll belong to Arkansas Tech with 12.1 seconds remaining in the half, and a chance for the Wonder Boys to cut the deficit into single digits before we go to the halftime locker room and the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show. Andre Lavelle will bring it into the front court. Lavelle goes to the right wing, gets a high ball screen from Harris to Johnson to Harris, off the window, and a blocking foul is called on Oklahoma Baptist. They've got Trey Green for the block. It is Green's first personal foul. It is team foul number 4, and it will send Wes Harris to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for 2 shots. Harris on the season is a 53% free throw shooter. Wes's first try up and no good off the back iron. Harris had 3 points and 4 rebounds against Southern Nazarene on Thursday night. Harris came into the day 10th in the conference in rebounding, 6th in the league in field goal percentage, and 5th in the conference in blocked shots. Missed the first one. The second one is good, and it's 38-28 Oak Baptist, 4.5 seconds left in the half. Inbound comes to Udumo. Udumo into the front court, full head of steam all the way to the rim. Layup blocked by Camarade, and that's how the first half comes to an end. After 20 minutes in Russellville, the score is Oklahoma Baptist 38 and Arkansas Tech 28. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 3 minutes. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Surgical Center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117. If your business's telephone system, alarm system, cabling, or even CCTV aren't up to date, your business is not secure. Tracer Communications is a one-stop shop for new and existing businesses that value honesty, hard work, and quality solutions. So you can save time and money and focus on your business while they take care of your phone and security systems. And that saves you money and protects your investment. So call your local Tracer Communications at 890-6499 to set up an appointment or visit tracercoms.com for a full list of services today. Sell, or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with a professional at Alathus Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook. A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business. Not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Welcome into the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show with the Oklahoma Baptist Bison leading the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 38-28. Let's take a look at the numbers. Oklahoma Baptist 15 of 28 from the field. That is 54%, including 5 out of 12 from three-point range, 42%. And the Bison are 3 out of 5 at the free throw line, 60%. Arkansas Tech 11 of 29 from the field. That is 38%. The Wonder Boys 3 of 8 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc, 38%. And the Wonder Boys 3 out of 4, 75% at the A Better Way Realty free throw line. Arkansas Tech so far with a 22-9 rebounding edge, limiting Oklahoma Baptist to just one offensive rebound. Coach Downey Felt like limiting the Bison's second chances would be a big key coming into this one. The Wonder Boys have done a great job of that. The thing the Wonder Boys have really struggled with is turnovers. Arkansas Tech, uncharacteristically, a -7 turnover margin. Arkansas Tech with 7 assists and 11 turnovers compared to 6 assists and just 4 turnovers for Oklahoma Baptist. Oklahoma Baptist with a 17-4 edge in points off turnovers, and that has quite clearly been the difference in this game so far. Oklahoma Baptist closing out the half by outscoring Arkansas Tech by a margin of 15-5 over the final 5 minutes and 7 seconds. Individual leaders for Oklahoma Baptist: Paul King has 13 points. Ethan Scott has 6 points at halftime for the Bison on a pair of 3-pointers. Trey Dooms and Ricky Brown with 5 points apiece. Joshua Udumo has 4 points, 3 points for DJ Freeman, and 2 points for Trey Green. Caleb Briggs and Bradley Akile scoreless so far for the Bison. Arkansas Tech led by Tommy Comerad with 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting from the field, including 2 out of 3 from the Mr. Break and Lube 3-point arc. Wes Harris has 5 points and 4 rebounds for Arkansas Tech. Talon Peter with 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And then it is 2 points apiece at halftime for Arkansas Tech's Deshaun Davidson, Andre Lavelle, B.J. Johnson, Cade Schaefer, and Nico Gosnell. Oklahoma Baptist leads 38-28. It's the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We will step aside for a 3-minute break and then come back with a look around the GAC. Oklahoma Baptist by 10 at halftime. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Fleet Tire Point S. Yes, stand for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of the handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget. Because you, customer, always a top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
Mr. Break and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has more than just oil. They also carry for your air conditioning R1234A Freon for newer vehicles and R134 for the older vehicles, plus brakes and tires so you can travel safely. So visit your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on at 1415 East Main Street, and follow Mr. Break and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling for the 2022 school year. With 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County, ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Folks at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air, I'd like to take a moment not only to thank you for your business, but also the opportunity to work for you and give your family full house comfort. Every kind word that you put online and personal recommendation to your friends and family is appreciated. Customers like you are not only vital to their business, but vital to making our community as great as it is. From their family to yours, thank you. From Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
When it comes to buying or selling a home, there really is a better way. As soon as you start talking with our team at A Better Way Realty in Russellville, you're going to feel the difference. Imagine if you had a great friend in the real estate industry, someone who genuinely cared about you and your family and was passionate about taking care of you. That is the philosophy of everyone who works here at A Better Way Realty. We want your business because we earn it, period. Discover what experience and heart can do with A Better Way Realty. Find us on Facebook and see the difference. A Better Way Realty. Real estate done a better way.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding, special medicines, Artie Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of D and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Back with you from the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show from the Alathus Realty broadcast position at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. Oklahoma Baptist leading Arkansas Tech 38-28 in today's men's game. Let's take a look at the GAC scoreboard first with the final scores from women's games earlier today here in Russellville. It was Arkansas Tech 76 and Oklahoma Baptist 50. Jaylee Oglesby, 23 points on 10 of 15 shooting from the floor. She also had 9 rebounds. Dana Thompson, 12 points and 9 rebounds. Clara Grace Prater, 11 points as the Golden Suns picked up the 26-point victory, and Arkansas Tech's women move back within one game of first place in the Great American Conference standings with that victory. The reason the Golden Suns were able to move back within one game, combined with their win, was Southern Nazarene's loss. The Crimson Storm suffers its first conference loss of the season. Final score in Searcy was Harding 75 and Southern Nazarene 65. In Arkadelphia at the Duke Wells Center, it was Henderson State 85 and Southwestern Oklahoma State 65 as the Ready women improved to 5-3 in the league. And then across the street at Vining Arena, it was Ouachita Baptist 57 and Northwestern Oklahoma State 53. The Golden Suns' next opponent, the UAM Cotton Blossoms, defeated East Central University 73-53. It was Bailey Harris leading the way today for the Cotton Blossoms with 21 points on 7 of 11 shooting from the floor. And then one other final score in women's play. Southern Arkansas made 21 three-pointers today, and the Mule Riders beat Southeastern Oklahoma State by a score of 74-59. Now taking a look at the men's games in progress around the Great American Conference, as there are a total of 6 games being played at this hour around the state of Arkansas. It is halftime at Rhodes-Reeves Fieldhouse in Searcy, and behind 11 first-half points from Javon Jackson, Southern Nazarene leads Harding 28-19. Also halftime at the Duke Wells Center, Southwestern Oklahoma State 33, Henderson State 29, and the Reddies had to score the final 7 points of the half to get back within 4. And so the SWOSU Bulldogs with a strong first half in Arkadelphia. Across the street at Vining Arena, they have 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in the first half, and it is Northwestern Oklahoma State's men 20 and Ouachita Baptist 14. 1 minute left in the first half at Steelman Fieldhouse in their men's game, East Central 31 and UAM 29. And at halftime at the W.T. Watson Athletic Center in Magnolia, the score is Southeastern Oklahoma State 36 and Southern Arkansas 31. That is a score worth watching from an Arkansas Tech perspective, because along with Southern Nazarene, Southern Arkansas, the other team that entered the day, tied with Arkansas Tech for first place in the GAC standings. But right now, the Wonder Boys have their own problems. Down by 10 at halftime at home to a very good Oklahoma Baptist team. The Bison come in 8-5 overall, 5-2 in the league, and they're trying to take the Wonder Boys down a peg. Oak Baptist leads 38-28 at halftime. This has been the Fleet Tire Point S halftime show at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 3 minutes and then come back with the second half. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Do you need your wisdom or other teeth removed? Do you have a toothache? Are you considering dental implants to replace missing teeth or to help anchor a denture? Be sure to see Dr. Forrest Bale for a no out-of-pocket consultation at Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is contracted with many insurance companies and has multiple financing options to minimize your out-of-pocket costs. Have your oral surgery in a caring, state-of-the-art facility right here in Russellville. Visit their website at lakesideofs.com.
Miller Roofing Company. They've served the River Valley since 1991 with a reputation for superior work and reliability. Now, to keep up with demand, Miller Roofing Company is looking for reliable, experienced individuals to join a team that stood the test of time, serving their community for 31 years and is still going strong. To be a part of the Miller Roofing Company family, call 890-3499 to set up an interview or stop by 318 South Arkansas Avenue.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I'm Scott. And I'm Corey. And we're the TreeWise Tree Guys. Tree work experts based in Russellville, Arkansas. You have a problem tree that you'd like removed, trimmed, or otherwise dealt with? We're the guys to call. If you're looking for the best, look no further. We're the highest rated in the area. 5-star rating on Google. Give Jalen a call today. 479-222-0793. That's 479-222-0793. TreeWise Tree Guys. Jason Gardner, Morrisville.
20 minutes of regulation basketball remaining this afternoon at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Oklahoma Baptist Bison lead the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys 38-28 as we head to the second half from the Alathus Realty broadcast position. Inbound pass for Andre Lavelle. Arkansas Tech with the ball to begin the second half. Lavelle defended on the right wing by Paul King. Pivots, hands it off to Talon Peter. Peter guarded by Ricky Brown. Wants to drive, gets to the free throw line, gets down the left side of the paint, gets all the way to the rim, gives to Wes Harris. Harris fouled on the way up. And it should be 2 free throws for Wes Harris with 19:41 to go in the second half. The foul on Oklahoma Baptist is on Trey Dooms. Dooms is called for his first personal foul. And Wes Harris to the free throw line, where he is 1 out of 2 so far today. 5 points and 3 rebounds for the junior forward from Phoenix, Arizona. Makes the first one. Arkansas Tech now 4 out of 5 at the free throw line. Second try forthcoming. On its way. It is short, no good. Defensive rebound by Ricky Brown of Oklahoma Baptist. 19:38 to go. 38-29 is the Oklahoma Baptist lead. Into the front court, Paul King. All defended by Andre Lavelle, 45 feet from the basket. Shot clock at 13. King still with the dribble, not really making a move toward the basket. Akile comes to set a ball screen. King goes right, passes to Green in the corner. Three-pointer is short. Rebound, out of bounds. Let's see what we've got. May have a foul on Oklahoma Baptist, and we do. Bradley Akile called for the foul, pushing for the rebound. Akile picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 2. And Andre Lavelle takes it the other way for Arkansas Tech. Lavelle over the timeline, picks up his dribble, hands it off to Camarade. Camarade goes left, gives to Talon Peter. Peter guarded by Ricky Brown. He'll go one-on-one against him. Drives down the right side of the paint. Layup try good for Talon Peter. Peter has 5 points, 18:52 remaining. Arkansas Tech has scored the first 3 points of the second half, and the Oklahoma Baptist lead is down to 38-31. Top of the key, Paul King. King guarded by Talon Peter. He hands it off to Trey Dooms. Dooms, the senior from Atlanta, Georgia, goes left, defended by Lavelle. High ball screen set by King. Dooms drives, misses the runner. Defensive rebound, Wes Harris, and he calls for patience. Ahead it goes to Andre Lavelle. Lavelle dribbles to the top of the key, defended by King. Harris slips a screen. They run a blitz at Lavelle. He falls down with it, gets it to Camarade, and Arkansas Tech forced to call a timeout. 18 minutes and 14 seconds to go. It's Oklahoma Baptist 38, Arkansas Tech 31. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Farmers Co-op located in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Mike Apples along Mike. It is that time of year when feed is very, very important.
It sure is, and make sure that you've got your animals' needs taken care of, protein levels met, and all those things that you look for when it comes this time of year.
Farmers Co-op. We're located on East Main in Russellville. Don't forget their Danville location. Fellner's Athletes Corner, your high-performance athletic store for quality athletic footwear and apparel, features Nike, Under Armour, The North Face, Patagonia, Oakley, Saucony, New Balance, Brooks, Asics, Kabu, Keen, and many, many more. Fellner's invites you to make them your first stop. With more than 50 years combined experience, the familiar faces at Fellner's can help you with all your athletic needs. Fellner's Athletes Corner, 2320 West Main, Russellville, open 9:30 until 6 Monday through Saturday.
18 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the second half. Oklahoma Baptist 38, Arkansas Tech 31. The Wonder Boys have scored the first 3 points of the second half. That pressure defense from the Bison still giving Arkansas Tech all kinds of problems, especially this half-court trap that has really forced a lot of Arkansas Tech turnovers in this ball game. And when it hasn't turned them over, it's disrupted the Wonder Boys' offensive rhythm, something fierce. Talon Peter misses a three out of the timeout. Comrade fights for the offensive rebound, but it is Oklahoma Baptist that controls it. Ahead to Brown, left-handed layup up and good for Ricky Brown. It comes at the 17:50 mark of the second half, and it is 40-31 Oklahoma Baptist. Right side, Deshaun Davidson. Davidson dribbles to the top, gives to Wes Harris. Oklahoma Baptist in a 2-3 zone defense. Right corner, Talon Peter. Peter thought about a three, instead throws it out to the perimeter, and they swing it around for Deshaun Davidson. Back to Peter now. 8 to shoot. To the top of the key for Comrade. Comrade gives to Peter. 3 to shoot to Davidson for 3. It is short. Rebound, Oklahoma Baptist. Trey Dooms got it. Bison want to run. Ricky Brown for a long two. It is good. He had a toe on the line, says the official on the baseline. Just a 2-point basket, and I think Coach Mark Downey has called another timeout. 17 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. It is Oklahoma Baptist 42, Arkansas Tech 31. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
First State Bank is proud to serve our community. A community made of hard-working friends and neighbors. Folks who make our community better. You're why we offer personal, helpful service and convenient digital tools. You make our town what it is. Deeply rooted, community-driven. First State Bank. These are our stomping grounds. Visit fsbmybank.com to learn more. Member FDIC.
Correction, Coach Downey did not call timeout. The Wonder Boys have the basketball, and they throw it away off the backboard. Stolen by Trey Dooms on the run out for Ricky Brown. He is fouled going to the rim. Talon Peter takes the foul to prevent the slam dunk. The foul on Talon is his first. Team foul number 1 this half against Arkansas Tech, and right now very little is going right for the Wonder Boys. And Ricky Brown will be at the free throw line shooting 2 shots for Oklahoma Baptist. Brown with 10 points on the afternoon. He is 4 out of 4 from the field, and now 2 out of 2 at the free throw line as he makes the first one. Oklahoma Baptist came in ranked 7th in the Great American Conference in free throw shooting at just over 70% as a team. First free throw good for Brown. Second try also good. And the Bison have pulled away to a 14-point lead with 16 minutes and 49 seconds to go. That's a 7-0 run for Oklahoma Baptist. Andre Lavelle with it in the backcourt. Throws it my direction. Deshaun Davidson able to save it, though, before I had to. They trap Davidson. Bounce pass to Darrell Roberts. Narrowly avoids an over and back violation. They get it to Peter for 3. Too strong. Left weak side offensive rebound, Wes Harris. Out to Darrell Roberts. On to Lavelle. Fakes left. Drives the paint. Loses the handle. And a blocking foul is called on Oklahoma Baptist. Picking up the foul for the Bison was Joshua Udumo. It is his second personal foul, team foul number 3. And Arkansas Tech will throw it in from the baseline with 16 minutes and 28 seconds to play, and Oklahoma Baptist leading 45-31. Wonder Boys have as many turnovers, 12, as they have made field goals. Meanwhile, Oklahoma Baptist is shooting 53% from the field. and the Bison have only turned it over 4 times. That pretty well tells the story in this one. Taylon Peter, right-handed dribble drive, gets into the paint, draws 4 defenders, shoots over them, no good. Roberts with the rebound, put back, whistle, foul, and Darrell Roberts is on his way to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for 2 shots. DJ Freeman picks up his first personal foul, team foul number 4. And Darrell Roberts to the free throw line for the first time today. He is a 55% free throw shooter this season, 69% from the free throw line over his career. First try up and in and out, no good for Darrell Roberts. Arkansas Tech now 4 out of 7 at the free throw line today. A second attempt forthcoming for the senior from Dallas. He got it. 16-19 to go. Still a lot of time, but a increasingly large mountain to climb. Oklahoma Baptist leads 45-32. Into the front court, top of the key, Trey Dooms. Hands it off to Paul King. King passes left side. It's intercepted by Deshaun Davidson. Davidson on the run out, makes the layup. Deshaun Davidson with the steal on one end, the bucket on the other. We go under 16 minutes remaining, and it is 45-34, an 11-point lead for Oklahoma Baptist. They trap King. He passes out of it to Ricky Brown. Three-pointer is good for Ricky Brown. Brown with 15 points on the day. 15:42 left in the ball game, and it's back up to a 14-point lead for Oklahoma Baptist. Roberts open for 3, cannot answer. Defensive rebound, Ricky Brown of Oklahoma Baptist, and the Bison will walk it the other way, leading 48-34 with 15:25 to go. Joshua Udumo will bring it over the timeline. Udumo had a career-high 10 points against Washburn all the way back on November the 22nd. Udumo averages 2.9 points per game. King passes right side to Udumo. Udumo drives, pulls up 10 feet away, fouled on a jumper with 5 on the timer. And it'll be 2 free throws for the Bison. Team foul number 2 against Arkansas Tech this half. Andre Lavelle picks up his first personal foul, and the Bison will shoot free throws when we come back. 15 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in Russellville. Oklahoma Baptist 48, Arkansas Tech 34. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability, durability, and versatility built in, like #1 selling Kubota BX and L-Series compact tractors, Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today. In the River Valley, see River Valley Tractor on Weir Road in Russellville.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
15 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the second half. Oklahoma Baptist 48, Arkansas Tech 34. Wes Harris, Cade Schaefer, Deshaun Davidson, B.J. Johnson, and Darrell Roberts are the 5 who report for Arkansas Tech. For Oklahoma Baptist, it's DJ Freeman, Trey Dooms, Ethan Scott, along with Joshua Udumo and Ricky Brown. Udumo to the free throw line. First try on its way and good. He will have one more. That is Brown's 16th point of the day. Every time he has released the basketball today, it has gone through the net, and that remains true. And it's now 50-34. Correction, that was Udumo at the free throw line. I got Brown mixed up in my head there. Now it's Cade Schaefer with it in the front court for Arkansas Tech. 14:56 to go. Oklahoma Baptist 50 and Arkansas Tech 34. Feed down low for Wes Harris. He tries a slam dunk and draws a foul against B.J. Freeman. The dunk didn't go through, but Wes will shoot 2 free throws. DJ Freeman picks up his second personal foul. Team foul number 5. guess that's the silver lining right now. The Wonder Boys are making good progress on getting into the bonus. Wes Harris to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 2 here. 2 out of 4 at the free throw line so far today. Now 2 out of 5. Arkansas Tech 5 of 9 at the free throw line as a team. 56% so far today. Wes Harris will try again. Wes still trying to get really back in his groove after that concussion that he suffered back in early December. Caused him to miss some time, and then he missed some practice time right around New Year's due to the problems that Southwest Airlines was having. Now they have some perspiration on the floor, so they will take a moment to wipe that up. In Searcy, with 11 minutes and 46 seconds remaining, it is Southern Nazarenes men 37, Harding 26. And Southeastern Oklahoma State still all over Southern Arkansas. It's 51-37 with 14 minutes left there. And so if everything were to finish as it stands right now, then Southern Nazarene could find itself right back in sole possession of first place in the conference standings by the time the sun goes down. 1 out of 2 at the free throw line for Wes Harris. It's now 50-35, a 15-point lead for Oklahoma Baptist, making an 18-point lead as Ethan Scott hits his third three-pointer of the day. On the other end, the Wonder Boys throw it away as Cade Schaefer's pass too tall for Wes Harris, and the Bison will get it back. Oklahoma Baptist has made 3 consecutive field goal tries. They have their largest lead of the day at 18 points, and an opportunity here to add to it with 14 and a half minutes to go. Into the front court on the dribble comes Udumo. Udumo guarded by Schaefer, drives, and a blocking foul is called against Arkansas Tech. Darrell Roberts tried to get in there to take the charge, but didn't make it in time. The blocking foul on Darrell Roberts is his second. Team foul number 3. And Joshua Udumo back to the free throw line for Oklahoma Baptist. Udumo is 3 out of 4 at the free throw line today. He has 6 points, which is twice his season's average. He misses the free throw. Oklahoma Baptist now 7 out of 10 at the line today. Nico Gosnell replaces Wes Harris for Arkansas Tech. And a second free throw attempt forthcoming for Udumo. It is no good, and B.J. Johnson has the defensive rebound for Arkansas Tech. He gives to Cade Schaefer, and the sophomore from Russellville brings it into the front court. 14-12 to go. Wonder Boys badly in need of a spark, down by 18. Schaefer gives the high post for B.J. Johnson. Johnson wants to drive. Gives it up on the baseline for Nico Gosnell. Gosnell will work on Freeman. Takes him into the lane. Goes up for the jump hook. It's no good. Rebound out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech. 13 minutes and 57 seconds to go. And here comes Paul King, who has 13 points here today, back into the game for the Bison. He has 13. Ricky Brown has 15 to lead the way for the Bison. Tommy Camarade is the only Wonder Boy in double figures. He has 10 points. 13:44 to go, 17 on the shot clock. Trey Dooms wants to drive, gets all the way to the cup, lays it up, no good. Defensive rebound by Deshaun Davidson. Arkansas Tech into the offensive end. Schaefer spins at the top of the key, gives to Darrell Roberts on the wing. Roberts penetrates, lost it on the way up, got it back, tried again, and scored. Darrell Roberts has 3 points. That is his first made field goal of the day. 13:22 remaining, and it's 53-37 Oklahoma Baptist. Pass to midcourt for King. King dribbles left, run a blitz at him. He loses the ball out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech, and the Bison will keep it. They will do so with 19 on the timer. Camarade in, Roberts out, Talon Peter in, Deshaun Davidson out for Arkansas Tech. 13 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Inbound pass to be made by Ricky Brown. Zips it into the top of the key for Paul King. King sees a seam, drives, and draws the foul. Foul on Arkansas Tech's B.J. Johnson, his second. Team foul number 4, and it'll be 2 free throws for Paul King. Correction, I think they gave that to Nico instead, is the announcement from Tom Kammerling across the way. See what the official stats say here in a moment. King makes the first free throw. It was on B.J. Johnson, not Nico Gosnell, so don't worry. We had it right the first time around. King made the first one. He misses the second one, and Talon Peter has the defensive rebound. 13 minutes and 5 seconds to go, 54-37. Oklahoma Baptist by 17. Cade Schaefer gives it up to B.J. Johnson at the top of the key. Johnson dribbles left, hands it to Schaefer. Schaefer goes right. Gosnell sets a pick. Schaefer shoots for three, no good. Rebound, Nico Gosnell gets the offensive board, throws it out to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles left, defended by Ricky Brown. Schaefer picks up his dribble, throws it out to Talon Peter. Cross-court pass for Camarade, fakes the three, sidesteps the defender. 17-footer, no good, but Ethan Scott bumped him. Ethan Scott commits his first personal foul, team foul number 6. And it'll be 2 free throws for Tommy Camarade, who steps to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for the first time today. Camarade on the season is a 78% free throw shooter. Tommy's first try is up and good. He has 11 points on the day, 4 away from matching his season and career high. Camarade had 7 points and 5 rebounds against Southern Naz on Thursday. A week ago at East Central, he had 6 points and 7 rebounds. Second try is also good. 12:29 to play. 54-39, Oklahoma Baptist by 15, and the Wonder Boys at some point are going to have to string together 4, 5, or 6 stops in a row in order to have a chance to get back in this thing. Trey Green wide open for three. It rattles out, no good. Rebound, tipped around, and Talon Peter controls it for Arkansas Tech. Peter over the timeline. Bounce pass into the corner for Schaefer. Three-pointer, good for Cade Schaefer. A Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer. Just the 4th of the day for the Wonder Boys. And as we go under 12 minutes remaining, Arkansas Tech has scored the last 5 points to pull within 54-42. Oklahoma Baptist has gotten very passive offensively. They've really started working on the clock awfully early. Paul King, right baseline jumper, good. 16 points for King. He's 7 out of 12 from the floor. And it's 56-42 Oklahoma Baptist. Talon Peter with the basketball for Arkansas Tech. Drives into the painted area. Ball fake. Throws it out in the corner for Camarade. Three-pointer good for Tommy Camarade. The Wonder Boys with 2 3-pointers in rapid succession. That is the 3rd Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer of the day for Tommy Camarade, who has matched his season and career high with 15 points. And Arkansas Tech trails by 11, 56-45. Left side. Akile with the basketball, hands it off to King. King gets to the lane, 14-foot jumper, no good. B.J. Johnson, defensive rebound. Ahead to Talon Peter, and with 10:52 to go, an opportunity for Arkansas Tech to cut the Oklahoma Baptist lead into single digits. Cade Schaefer dribbles on the Tech logo at midcourt. Wonder Boys running motion inside the three-point arc. Schaefer goes right, pops it out to Peter for three. It is no good. Rebound, Schaefer fights for it. It's out of bounds. Last touched by Arkansas Tech. And there is timeout on the floor. 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining at Tucker Coliseum. It's Oklahoma Baptist 56 and Arkansas Tech 45 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 1 minute. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Heinzman & Son Incorporated reminds you, when you need new tires or auto repairs, Heinzman & Son has a well-trained staff to treat you like family, and their goal is always on customer service. It's the foundation of their business, which is why so many people in the River Valley call Heinzman & Son their tire shop. Find Heinzman & Son on Facebook, check out their reviews, and call 880-1222 to make an appointment today. Heinzman & Son, serving the River Valley for over 30 years and counting.
This is Todd, market president with Centennial Bank. We're more than just a financial institution. We pride ourselves on being community-focused and connected.
Hi, I'm Charlie, Business Development Officer with Centennial Bank. As a lifelong resident of the River Valley, I am proud to be part of a team that brings passion, pride, and dedication to our communities.
Supporting our community starts with people like myself and Charlie who know and love the River Valley area, which is why we're always banking with you in mind. Centennial Bank is proud to support the place we call home. NMLS number 564245, FDIC,
10 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Oklahoma Baptist 56, Arkansas Tech 45. In the second half so far, the Wonder Boys are 5 of 14 from the floor, 36%. Oklahoma Baptist 5 of 10 from the field since halftime, including 3 out of 5, 60% from three-point range. 10 and a half minutes to go. Oklahoma Baptist leads 56-45, but the Wonder Boys definitely showing some signs of life here the last couple of minutes. It'll be full court pressure on the Oklahoma Baptist inbound pass. Ricky Brown throws it in to Trey Dooms, and the Wonder Boys set up the press. Dooms throws it ahead to Paul King. King over the timeline, gets into the paint, floats it up, and it's stolen away by Tommy Camarad. And the Wonder Boys will take it the other way. Schaefer to Gosnell. He goes in for the dunk try and draws the foul on Trey Dooms. Dooms takes his second personal foul, team foul number 7. So Arkansas Tech will be in the bonus the rest of the way until they get into the double bonus, of course. And Nico Gosnell to the free throw line for the first time today. His first try from the A Better Way Realty free throw line is short, no good. He will have one more. Nico is a career 56% free throw shooter. He makes the second one. 10 minutes and 15 seconds to go, 56-46. A 10-point lead for Oklahoma Baptist. Trey Dooms with the basketball, throws it ahead to Udumo. Joshua Udumo back to Dooms. Dooms over the timeline with a second and a half to spare. King with it, gives to Udumo. He dribbles to the top, gives it up to King. Now Udumo again. He dribbles on the Tech logo at midcourt, 10 on the timer. Udumo drives, dishes for Akile. Akile gives it up to King. King, 2 on the shot clock, gets into the lane, feeds it for the cutter, layup up and good for Oklahoma Baptist, Ricky Brown, as the shot clock was expiring. 9 minutes and 40 seconds left, and it's 58-46 Oak Baptist. Loose ball stolen away by Ricky Brown. Ahead of the fast break for King, he gives to the trailer Dooms. Dooms lost it on the way up, but it was saved by DJ Freeman. He lays it in. 5 points for Freeman, 9:24 to go. And that quick flurry of back-to-back buckets by Oklahoma Baptist has pushed the Bison lead back up to 14 at 60-46. Schaefer in the right corner for Camarad. Three-pointer good for Tommy Camarad. It's a new career high for Tommy Camarad. The sophomore out of Buford, Georgia, has 18 points, including 4 Mr. Break and Lube three-pointers. And as we go under 9 minutes remaining, it's an 11-point lead for Oklahoma Baptist at 60-49. Right side, Trey Dooms. Gives it up to King. They reverse it all the way into the left corner for Ricky Brown. Now Udumo has it. He penetrates to the free throw line, kicks it out right side for Dooms. Dooms, bounce pass. Gets it to Freeman. He goes and lays it in. DJ Freeman has 7 points. 8:33 to play. 62-49 Oklahoma Baptist. Drive by Schaefer. Gets down the left side of the lane, gets all the way to the left block, gives it to Gosnell in the lane. His bank shot is short. Defensive rebound by Trey Dooms of Oklahoma Baptist. 8 minutes and 14 seconds to go. It's a 13-point lead for Oklahoma Baptist, and the Bison have the basketball. Dooms goes left, throws it right wing for King. King fakes the three, sidesteps the defender, misses the three. Defensive rebound, Deshaun Davidson. Davidson trying to pick it up in transition, does so. Now they harass him in the backcourt, and a foul is called against Oklahoma Baptist. The foul on the Bison is assessed to Paul King, his second personal foul, team foul number 8. And it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Wonder Boys when we return. Timeout on the floor, 7 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. Oklahoma Baptist 63, Arkansas Tech 49. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 1 minute. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
At Liberty Car Wash in Russellville, you have options. You can wash your car yourself or drive through one of the automatic car washes. Liberty Car Wash also gives you the option of washing your fur baby. Why make a mess in your home and risk clogging your drains when you can wash backs at Liberty Car Wash?
Visit Liberty Car Wash today on Knoxville Avenue and South Arkansas Avenue in Russellville, where you always have options.
Well, the Wonder Boys certainly staged a dramatic comeback here on Thursday night, scoring the final 13 points to defeat Southern Nazarene 53-48. And it will require an even greater effort here to get this done, as the Wonder Boys are down by 13 with 7 minutes and 56 seconds to go. Deshaun Davidson is shooting a 1-and-1 at the A Better Way Realty free throw line for Arkansas Tech. Davidson makes the front end. He is on the season a 64% free throw shooter. Now he will attempt his second free throw. It is on its way. It is no good. Rebound, Oklahoma Baptist. 7 minutes and 54 seconds remaining. 62-50 is the Bison lead. Wonder Boys set up a half-court trap. Pass ahead for Udumo. Udumo throws it across to Ricky Brown. Now they swing it left side to King. Paul King out to Dooms. Right side to Brown. Brown gives it back to Dooms. 10 to shoot. Now it's Brown again. Three-pointer is in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Udumo. They get it underneath the basket for Freeman, and on the layup try, DJ Freeman is fouled by Deshaun Davidson. Davidson's second personal foul is team foul number 6, and it will be, just the 5th team foul on Arkansas Tech, and it will be a two-shot opportunity for DJ Freeman, who is 1 out of 2 at the free throw line so far today. Freeman with 7 points, 1 rebound. His first try is up and good. Wes Harris and B.J. Johnson return. Nico Gosnell and Deshaun Davidson check out for Tech. Joshua Udumo is out for the Bison, replaced by Bradley Akile. Now DJ Freeman will attempt his second free throw as he searches for his 9th point of this ball game. Freeman's second try is no good. Rebound tipped around and controlled by Ricky Brown of Oklahoma Baptist. A bonus possession for the Bison. And the Wonder Boys cannot afford to give up very many offensive rebounds like that the rest of the way if they're going to get this done. Drive by Dooms. Throws it in the corner for King. Paul King dribbles right. Shoots a long 2 from the left wing. It is no good. Wes Harris gets the defensive rebound. Talon Peter into the front court. Got fouled by Dooms. No call. Give to Schaefer for 3. It is no good. Rebound, B.J. Johnson. Put back try, no good. Rebound, whistle, foul. There is a foul on the rebound. It is a hold on Bradley Akile. Akile's second personal foul is team foul number 9. And so this will be the final 1-and-1 of the game for Arkansas Tech. It will be attempted by Wes Harris, who is 3 out of 6 at the free throw line so far today. Wes looking for his 8th point of the afternoon. He did not get it. Offensive rebound, B.J. Johnson, and he puts it home. B.J. Johnson with the offensive rebound off the missed free throw and the putback. And the Wonder Boys trail by 11, 63-52. Now a steal at midcourt by Wes Harris. 4-on-2, pass to Schaefer. Three-pointer, left corner, good! Cade Schaefer with the Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer from the left corner. And just like that, the Wonder Boys are back within 8, and this crowd is in the game. Trey Dooms trapped in the backcourt. He calls timeout. 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Life for the Wonder Boys. It's Oklahoma Baptist 63, Arkansas Tech 55. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we step aside for 30 seconds. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
We have sort of a hidden gem right here in the Arkansas River Valley. Central Arkansas Surgical Center of Russellville. They're high on the hill at the intersection of Highway 7 and Interstate 40. We're talking quality local surgeons in a variety of capacities who can help you when it comes time for surgery. It's not a hospital. It's a surgical center. Central Arkansas Surgical Center. Inquire today by logging on to centralarkansassurgical.com or call them at 967-1117.
6 minutes and 25 seconds remaining at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys, who have trailed this afternoon by as many as 18 points, are now back within 8 of the lead. And it is Oklahoma Baptist's basketball. The Bison will throw it in from the far sideline with 6:25 to go, 24 on the shot clock. That means they've got 4 seconds to get it over the timeline. Inbound pass to Trent Green. Green throws it over the timeline to Ricky Brown. And now Oklahoma Baptist can get into its half-court offense. Trey Green, not Trent Green, by the way. Paul King with the basketball for Oklahoma Baptist. Bounce pass right corner for Trey Green. He dumps it down low. They find Ricky Brown on the left baseline. Lets the defenders leave their feet. Misses the shot, though. Defensive rebound by Darrell Roberts of Arkansas Tech. Wonder Boys the other way. Over the timeline, Cade Schaefer. Burst of speed. Left baseline. 17-footer. No good. Defensive rebound by Ricky Brown of Oklahoma Baptist. King in transition. Goes to the rim and draws a foul on Talon Peter. Talon Peter commits his second personal foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Oklahoma Baptist's Paul King. Team foul number 6 against Arkansas Tech. The next one will put Oklahoma Baptist into the bonus. King to the free throw line where he is 1 out of 2 today and an 86% free throw shooter on the year. He is 4th in the league in free throw percentage, and he misses the first one. Joshua Udumo and DJ Freeman are in for Oklahoma Baptist, replacing Trey Dooms and Bradley Akile. Second try forthcoming for Paul King. It is good. He has his 17th point of the day, 5:48 remaining. Oklahoma Baptist leads 64-55. Cade Schaefer dribbles on the Tech logo at midcourt, gives left wing for Darrell Roberts. Roberts looking, hands it off to Talon Peter. Peter gets a step on his defender, drives, leans in, layup good for Talon Peter. He's got 7 points, 5:31 to go, 64-57. Wonder Boys down by 7. Need about 3 stops in a row here. Pass, there's one, stolen by Cade Schaefer. Ahead to Talon Peter. Peter floats it up. B.J. Johnson gives to Harris. Layup good. Wes Harris with the transition bucket. 5:13 to play, and the Wonder Boys are back within 5. Darrell Roberts with the defense on Paul King. King over the timeline. King looks to drive, gets into the lane. Now goes out to the left wing and gives it up to his point guard, Green. Trey Green passes right side. Ricky Brown has the basketball. Shot clock at 10. They skip it left side for Udumo. Udumo wants to go one-on-one against Talon Peter. Drives, help defender, throw to King. King for 3, shot blocked by Talon Peter. Rebounded by Wes Harris. Outlet pass deflected, coming our direction. Saved for Oklahoma Baptist by Ricky Brown. Brown passes back over the timeline to Joshua Udumo, and Oklahoma Baptist wants timeout. 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Oklahoma Baptist 64, Arkansas Tech 59 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We pause for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball. 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining in the second half. Arkansas Tech has connected on 4 of its last 5 field goal tries. Meanwhile, Oklahoma Baptist has missed 5 consecutive field goal tries, and the Bison have not made a field goal in more than 4 minutes. And as a result, the Wonder Boys have been able to get back in this game after trailing by as many as 18. Arkansas Tech now finds itself within 5 points of the lead with 4 minutes and 32 seconds to go. It will be Oklahoma Baptist basketball following the timeout. The Bison will throw it in from just to our left. It will be Trey Green to throw it in for the Bison. Glad you are with us this afternoon on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. Make plans to join us again Thursday night, 5:30 and 7:30. We'll be at the Pit, Steelman Fieldhouse in Monticello. Bison with the basketball. They bounce it in the right corner for Green. Green brings it back out high, gives to Paul King. He passes left wing for Ricky Brown. Now King again. Now Brown again. Brown into the lane. Passes it. Deflected by Talon Peter. Stolen by Talon Peter. Peter on the run out, gives it up to B.J. Johnson. Layup, good, no good. It bounced off the rim twice and would not go through, but a whistle and a foul against Oklahoma Baptist that will send B.J. Johnson to the A Better Way Realty free throw line for 2 shots. The foul on Oklahoma Baptist is on Ricky Brown. It is his second, and B.J. Johnson to the free throw line for the first time today. The first try for the sophomore from El Dorado is good. Nothing but net for B.J. Johnson. He gets his 5th point of the day to go along with 7 rebounds. Johnson, a 69% free throw shooter this year, 59% for his career. The second try is also good. 4 minutes and 7 seconds remaining, and Arkansas Tech is back within 3 of the lead. The Wonder Boys right now on an 11-1 run to pull within 3 of the lead. Whistle as Dooms look to make his move to the basket, and a foul against Arkansas Tech. B.J. Johnson is the guilty party. It is Johnson's 3rd personal foul, and there's timeout on the floor. 3 minutes and 59 seconds left in Russellville. Wonder Boys trying to stage a second consecutive dramatic comeback. Oklahoma Baptist leads 64-61. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville. Some thoughts about your home from Alathus Realty Russellville. Many will tell you spring is the best time to sell. If you've been considering putting your house on the market, why wait until spring when everyone else is on the market and you have more competition? Why not go on the market now when there's less competition and get more for your home? If you're ready to sell or you know someone who's thinking of selling, get in touch with the professionals at Alathus Realty Russellville. Find them on Facebook.
3 minutes and 59 seconds to go. The Wonder Boys have cut down dramatically on their turnovers in the second half. They had 11 turnovers in the first half, just 4 so far in the second half. That is among the factors that has helped Arkansas Tech get back in this game. With 3:59 remaining, Trey Dooms is the free throw line for Oklahoma Baptist. He is shooting a 1-and-1. Dooms' first trip to the line today, a 64% free throw shooter on the season. The front end of the 1-and-1 is good. He earns a second try. Dooms with his 6th point of the day to go with 3 rebounds and 3 assists. His second free throw try is on its way. It is good, 66-61 Oklahoma Baptist. It'll be Cade Schaefer to bring it into the front court. Schaefer, Darrell Roberts, Talon Peter, Wes Harris, and B.J. Johnson are the 5 on the floor. Schaefer gives the high post to Roberts. He floats it to the rim. Alley-oop! Alley-oop! Talon Peter grabs it and stuffs it through. 3:47 to go, and the Wonder Boys are down by 3, 66-63. Oak Baptist throws over the pressure. Dooms gets it in the front court, goes up. Oh, that looked like a held ball, but they've got a whistle and I think a foul. It's going to be 2 free throws for Trey Dooms. It sure looked like the Wonder Boys had a clean hand on the basketball, but instead they call B.J. Johnson for the foul. Now I've got B.J. for 4 fouls. And that now is the corrected announcement from the table. 4 personal fouls on B.J. Johnson with 3:37 to go. Dooms' first free throw up and good. He will have another try with 3:37 to play. That pushes the Oklahoma Baptist lead back to a 2-possession game. They've had 8 lead changes and 4 ties here today. The Wonder Boys hoping for a 9th lead change before this one is over. Both free throws good for Dooms. It's 68-63 Oklahoma Baptist. Feed at the high post for Darrell Roberts. Roberts faces the basket, gives to B.J. Johnson for 3. Good! good. B.J. Johnson with the three-pointer, a Mr. Break and Lube three-pointer, and the Wonder Boys are down by 2, 68-66 with 3:14 to go. Paul King over the timeline, throws it across to Trey Green. Now a bounce pass on the baseline for Freeman. Freeman gives to King, 12-footer good for Paul King. Tough shot with a hand in his face. 19 points for King. We go under 3 minutes to play. Oak Baptist by 4, 70-66. Lob into the low post for Darrell Roberts. He'll work on King. Takes him into the lane. Finds the open man, Wes Harris, and Harris stuffs it through. Great job by Darrell Roberts to recognize the double team and find the open man. Wes Harris's slam dunk makes it Oklahoma Baptist 70, Arkansas Tech 68. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we take a 30-second break on an Arkansas Tech timeout. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business. Not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
2 minutes and 48 seconds remaining. The Wonder Boys trying to put together yet another comeback that would be their second of this two-game homestand. The Wonder Boys trailed by as many as 18 points as late as the 14-minute and 44-second mark of this second half. But Arkansas Tech has climbed all the way back to within 2 points of the lead. Oklahoma Baptist with the basketball and a 70-68 lead. 2:43 to go in Russellville. Paul King dribbles in the front court. Ball screen set by Ricky Brown. King goes right, stripped away, stolen by B.J. Johnson, and the Wonder Boys will go the other way with a chance to tie it with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. 2.5 minutes to play. Wonder Boys down by 2. Cade Schaefer gets the pick from Harris. Schaefer drives, draws a triple team, throws to Johnson. B.J. fakes the 3, gives to Peter at the top of the key. Back to B.J. He fakes the 3 again, drives baseline, cut off, gives to Comrade. 12-footer, good! And the Wonder Boys have come all the way back to tie it at 70 with 2:07 to go. Tommy Comrade from just inside the left elbow. 2 minutes to play, and we are tied at 70. Paul King with it in the backcourt for Oak Baptist. Gets it over the timeline, defended by B.J. Johnson. The Wonder Boys now have made 6 consecutive field goal tries. Top of the key, King. King looks to drive, gets downhill, jump stop in the lane, held ball. Possession arrow favors Oklahoma Baptist. The Bison will throw it in, but with only 9 on the shot clock. 1 minute and 42 seconds left in regulation. Wonder Boys have tied it at 70 after trailing by 18. Trey Green to throw it in for the Bison. Now Pete Kelly, our official scorer, wants a moment with the officials. Now we're ready. Trey Green will receive the basketball with 9 on the shot clock. 1 minute 42 left in the game. Gets it into Dooms. Trey Dooms finds Green. Green lays it in and draws a foul. 3-point play opportunity as the Wonder Boys went to double team Trey Dooms after he received the inbound pass, and they threw it right back to the man who made that inbound pass, Trey Green. He lays it in. He draws the foul. The foul on Arkansas Tech is team foul number 9. It is the 3rd personal on Tommy Camarade. And Green to shoot 1. It is up, it is good with 1 minute 39 to go. And Oklahoma Baptist goes back in the lead 73-70. Both teams only have 1 timeout remaining. If the possession arrow becomes a factor, it will favor Arkansas Tech, and both teams are in the double bonus now. Inbound for Cade Schaefer. Bounces it across to Camarade. Tommy Camarade over the timeline. A career-high 20 points here today for Camarade. Hands it off to Schaefer. Schaefer defended by Paul King. 18 to shoot, 1 minute 25 left in regulation. Wonder Boys down by 2. Schaefer drives, throws it out to Camarade. Camarade dribbles left, jump stop, 10-footer off the window, good. 22 points for Camarade. 1 minute 15 left, and the Wonder Boys are down by 1, 73-72. Paul King bounce pass to midcourt for Dooms. Over the timeline to Udumo. Joshua Udumo hands it off to King. Paul King with 19 points here today. 1 minute left. Wonder Boys down by 1. Oklahoma Baptist with the ball. Shot clock at 11. Dooms holds it at the top of the key. Defended by B.J. Johnson. Gives it back to King. King wants to drive. Comrade stays in front. Fadeaway jumper is good. What a tough, long two-point jumper from the right wing for Paul King with 43.7 seconds left, and Oklahoma Baptist calls timeout. It is 43.7 seconds left. Oklahoma Baptist 75, Arkansas Tech 72 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. We step aside for 30 seconds. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
At Fleet Tire, point S, the S stands for service, selection, and savings. Fleet Tire knows the importance of the handshake and the significance of a referral. That will never change. At Fleet Tire Point S, you'll still find the same local owners, friendly service, and guarantees on warranties. Fleet Tire Point S consistently offers unparalleled service and quality tires to fit every budget because you, the customer, are always the top priority at Fleet Tire Point S. So come by today and experience the Fleet Tire Point S difference. No stress with Point S.
43.7 seconds remaining. Oklahoma Baptist 75, Arkansas Tech 72 after another tough bucket by Paul King just inside the three-point arc on the right wing. Fading away, nothing but net for Paul King, who now has 21 points. And he has given the Bison a three-point lead with 43.7 seconds left. The basketball belongs to Arkansas Tech. Talon Peter, Cade Schaefer, B.J. Johnson, Darrell Roberts, and Tommy Camarade are the five on the floor. Camarade has been the go-to man today. He's got a career-high 22 points on 8 of 10 shooting from the floor, including 4 out of 5 from three-point range. Inbound for Cade Schaefer. Schaefer will bring it over the timeline on the dribble, defended by Trey Green. 40 seconds left. Wonder Boys down by 3. Schaefer passes right wing for Talon Peter. Roberts flashes out high, makes a catch, gives left wing to Schaefer. 18 to shoot. Pass deflected. Talon Peter able to save it. Back to Schaefer. Schaefer dribbles left, picks it up, pivots, gives to Roberts on the left wing. 11 to shoot. Wonder Boys down by 3. Roberts wants to drive. Kicks it out to Schaefer. Three-pointer to tie is short. Rebound Oak Baptist with 16 seconds left. Dooms has it, and the Wonder Boys have to foul him with 14.1 seconds left. Cade Schaefer got a good look at it. He confidently stroked it. It just didn't go in. And the basketball belongs to Oklahoma Baptist with 14.1 seconds left, and they will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots. Trey Dooms will be the shooter. Dooms is 4 out of 4 at the free throw line so far today. Just a 64% free throw shooter on the season, though, is Trey Dooms, and 62% for his career. The first of 2 for Dooms is good with 14.1 seconds left. That makes it a 2-possession ball game. He will have one more try. Second try for Trey Dooms is good. And it's 77-72, Oklahoma Baptist by 5. Wonder Boys with the ball. Gotta hurry. 11 seconds left. Schaefer pulls up for 3. It is short. Tipped by B.J. Johnson. Good. He stuffs it through, and the Wonder Boys use their final timeout with 7.8 seconds remaining. Oklahoma Baptist 77, Arkansas Tech 74 at the Alathus Realty broadcast position. It is a 30-second break. This is Wonder Boys basketball.
Mr. Brake and Lube, your local Pennzoil 10-minute oil change super stop at 1415 East Main Street, has more than just oil. They also carry for your air conditioning R1234A Freon for newer vehicles and R134 for the older vehicles, plus brakes and tires so you can travel safely. So visit your local one-stop maintenance shop you can count on at 1415 East Main Street, and follow Mr. Brake and Lube on Facebook to keep up with monthly specials.
7.8 seconds remaining. Oklahoma Baptist 77, Arkansas Tech 74. The Bison will have the basketball. Both teams are out of timeouts. If the Wonder Boys could get a held ball, that would be to their benefit. The possession arrow favors Arkansas Tech, and so that's definitely one tactic that the Wonder Boys can try to deploy here with 7.8 seconds remaining, and Oklahoma Baptist leading 77-74. A held ball or a steal, definitely the 2 best paths to the Wonder Boys getting a chance to tie this thing and send it to overtime. Gotta have a steal or a held ball, though. With only 7.8 seconds left, you cannot count on the Bison to miss free throws at this point. And so Oklahoma Baptist will throw it in from the baseline, 94 feet from their goal. Inbound pass is floated all the way into the front court. B.J. Johnson races for it. He tips it. It's a loose ball. Taylor Peter has it to Comerad. Wonder Boys have a chance to tie. Darrell Roberts, three-pointer to force overtime is no good at the buzzer. And the final score in Russellville is Oklahoma Baptist 77 and Arkansas Tech 74. At the Alathus Realty broadcast position, we pause for 30 seconds and then come back to talk it over with Coach Downey. Oklahoma Baptist wins. This is Arkansas Tech basketball.
ABC Children's Academy is currently enrolling for the 2022 school year. With 14 locations in Pope, Johnson, and Yell County, ABC provides all-day childcare, as well as a variety of enrollment options for families, including Arkansas Better Chance for ages 3 to 5, plus more. Visit abcchildrensacademy.com for more info, and come by their central office on 4th Street in Russellville to apply in person, or call 567-5650. ABC Children's Academy, changing our world one student at a time.
Back with you at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville, where the Oklahoma Baptist Bison have defeated the Arkansas Tech Wonder Boys by a final score of 77-74. The Wonder Boys fall to 8-6 overall and 6-2 in the Great American Conference. The Wonder Boys will fall out of their share of first place in the Great American Conference men's basketball standings. They are now tied in those standings with Oklahoma Baptist. The Bison improved to 9-5 overall, and they are now 6-2 in the Great American Conference, just like Arkansas Tech. And it looks like at day's end it will be Southern Nazarene back in sole possession of first place in the GAC standings. The Crimson Storm defeated Harding 70-36. Meanwhile, Southeastern Oklahoma State is ahead of Southern Arkansas 75-66 with 25 seconds left. So it'll be Southern Nazarene back in sole possession of first at the end of the day. We are joined by Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University, following this loss to Oklahoma Baptist. And, Coach, you've absolutely got to love the fight and the determination that your team showed there in the last 8 or 9 minutes. But as you look back to this game was decided in the last 5 minutes of the first half. Those half-court traps that Oklahoma Baptist was setting, they set them throughout the first half. Felt like the last 5 minutes finally kind of wore you down. And just the mistakes that were made during those 5 minutes, was that the difference in the game?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I tried to warn these guys that every time we play, we're going to, you keep winning, you get a target on your back. And these guys came in ready to play. And I told you before the game that this is a really hard scout. They just run a lot of different things. And when they play as hard as they do and they run a lot of sets like that, if you're not ready to go, you're in trouble. And we had some guys not ready to go today, and it's disappointing. We didn't have a lot of good leadership.
One guy that really did step up for you was Tommy Comerad with 22 points today, a career high for him, 8 out of 10 from the floor, 4 out of 5 from three-point range. And, the confidence building process is sometimes a long one, but with Tommy to go out and have an offensive performance like that, I think that shows him and proves to him what he can do at this level.
Yeah, for sure. He can shoot it. He gets to start playing with confidence, and he kept us in it. I mean, he literally kept us in it because we had a lot of guys out there tonight that just didn't have it, and he kept us in the game, and we just couldn't get over the hump. It's one of those games you're going to go back over the course of the week watching the film and say this play, just one more play, and we're winning. And their guys stepped up when they had to. They did, and Tommy did for us too. You're right, he did. He had a great game, and that's great that we can get his confidence going, but. When those guys, when they're role players, Ethan Scott got threes against our press early in the game. He made every one. He made one falling out of bounds down there in the second half. Their guys stepped up and made plays, and some of ours didn't, and disappointing. So it's on me.
All righty, Coach. We'll see you Thursday night in Monticello.
I appreciate it. Give glory to God.
That is Mark Downey, the head men's basketball coach at Arkansas Tech University. The final score here today, Oklahoma Baptist 77 and Arkansas Tech 74, despite a furious comeback bid by the Wonder Boys that ultimately fell just short. Taking a look at the final numbers, Oklahoma Baptist was 26 of 49 from the field, 53%, including 8 out of 20, 40% from three-point range. And the Bison 17 of 24 at the free throw line, 71%. Arkansas Tech 27 of 60 from the floor. That is 45%, including 8 out of 22 from the Mr. Break and Lube three-point arc. That is 36%. And the Wonder Boys were 12 of 19, 63% at the A Better Way Realty free throw line. Arkansas Tech had 40 rebounds compared to 22 for Oklahoma Baptist. I guarantee you, if you had asked Coach Downey before the game, told him you're going to hold the Bison to 3 offensive rebounds, you're going to out-rebound them by 18, he would have felt great about this. But the one thing that nobody could have seen coming was the 15 turnovers today by Arkansas Tech and the -4 turnover margin. Oklahoma Baptist finished up with a 21-16 edge in points off turnovers. Obviously, the Wonder Boys closed that gap late in the game. Oklahoma Baptist had a large lead in that category when they built their lead, and that was really a big difference in the game, especially those half-court traps that we discussed with Coach Downey that Oklahoma Baptist was setting in the first half. The Wonder Boys, especially late in the first half, just did not have an answer for those, and that gave Arkansas Tech just too deep of a hole from which to climb out of. Arkansas Tech had, as I mentioned, had the 15 turnovers today, 17 assists for Arkansas Tech. For Oklahoma Baptist, it was 11 assists and 11 turnovers. Individual leaders, first for Oklahoma Baptist, Paul King was special here today. He had 21 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. The only bad news for Paul King and the Bison is on the very last play of the game when the Wonder Boys attempted that three-pointer to try to tie it and send it to overtime. King came up and could not put any weight at all on his right leg as he stumbled to the floor right in front of us here at our broadcast position. And so hopefully Paul King will be okay. It did not look great. He had to be helped from the floor, unable to put any weight at all on his right leg. And so thoughts with Paul King going forward. He was special here today with 21 points to lead Oklahoma Baptist to victory. 17 points for Ricky Brown of Oklahoma Baptist, 11 points for Trey Dooms, 9 points for Ethan Scott. Coach Downey mentioned the 3 3-pointers that he hit. 8 points for DJ Freeman. He came back after missing the last 2 games, and getting him back was certainly a big help to this Oklahoma Baptist team. 6 points for Joshua Udumo, and 5 points for Trey Green. Arkansas Tech led today by a career-high 22 points from Tommy Camarad. He was 8 out of 10 from the floor and 4 out of 5 from three-point range. Wes Harris and B.J. Johnson had 11 points apiece today for Arkansas Tech. Johnson with 8 rebounds. Wes Harris had 7 rebounds in the ball game. Talon Peter, 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. Cade Schaefer had, for Arkansas Tech today, 8 points, including a big three-pointer, part of that comeback for the Wonder Boys. Deshaun Davidson had 5 points. Nico Gosnell and Darrell Roberts with 3 points apiece, and 2 points today for Andre Lavelle as Oklahoma Baptist wins it 77-74. The Bison go to 9-5 overall, 6-2 in the league. The Wonder Boys fall to 8-6 overall, also 6-2 in the conference now. The Wonder Boys fall out of their share of first place in the Great American Conference standings, now tied for second, 1 game behind Southern Nazarene, which stands alone in first place with a league record of 7-1. The news was much better earlier today in the women's game as the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns absolutely dominated in a 76-50 win over the Oklahoma Baptist women as the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns pulled back within 1 game of first place in the Great American Conference standings with their win earlier today. So a split decision, Golden Suns win, and the Wonder Boys lose here on this Saturday afternoon at Tucker Coliseum in Russellville. We want to send along special thanks to the athletics communications professionals from these 2 institutions of higher learning, K.J. Reed and his crew at Oklahoma Baptist, as well as Daniel Gallegos and his outstanding staff here at Arkansas Tech, along with Eric Moyer from the Great American Conference. We thank Stephen Berry, who did a great job, as always, as our chief studio engineer. Thank you to the many sponsors who make it possible, and thanks to you for listening. Our next broadcast of Arkansas Tech Athletics on River Valley Radio will come your way on Thursday evening from the Pit, Steelman Fieldhouse in Monticello, Arkansas, as it'll be Arkansas Tech University and the University of Arkansas at Monticello, 5:30 and 7:30 on Thursday night. And we'll have all the action for you right here on River Country, KCJC, and ArkansasTechSports.com. Until Thursday night at 5:30, from my broadcast partner, Kelly Davis, I'm Sam Strassner, reminding you that Jerry says, fight on. So long, everybody.